Well, hi there, and welcome to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
And we love to improve your home and improve your life. And this is that time when you get the boxes out, and it doesn't say Thanksgiving, it says Christmas.
Yeah, we're in. We're fully committed. We've taken the plunge. We are committed to decorating and organizing and buying presents and listening to Christmas music for the next 2 months.
You know, by the way, I have this one CD that it's a tradition for my husband and I to listen to. Years ago, when I was doing television, I interviewed a bunch of soap opera stars, and you having been in a soap opera would love this. And it was like the best of Christmas songs sung by all of CBS Network's soaps.
So
like
Luke and Laura were on there
all
probably.
Of them, yeah, all of them. And so they go and they're very dramatic, and then they ring like a poem at the end. Anyway, it's kind of a tradition because that's ridiculous.
I got to get a copy of that. What could be better?
I know, a soap opera Christmas. But I thought we would kind of walk everyone through the whole idea of now that you're getting those boxes out and you're thinking about buying trees and doing all these things, before you even do that, you have to kind of set the stage, right? You have to kind of clear the palette.
Well, you got to do the old tabula rasa. You know, you got to start from scratch. Clear. Well, that's an old term from the psychology world.
Tabula
clearing the palette.
Can
starting
you repeat
from
that
scratch.
again?
Tabula rasa.
Tabula rasa.
Yeah, it's blank slate.
You bring out these little things.
The blank slate theory is what it is.
And that means, like in terms of psychology, you're clearing your mind.
Clearing your mind, starting over.
Tabula rasa.
Tabula rasa. That's what we're going to do.
How did you remember that?
Well, it's the only thing I remember from college. That's
But the same applies to our home because, I mean, think about it. You have all these cute little, you've got your caroler figurines and you've got your Santa collection. What do you have for your decor?
We've got everything. We've got so many little knickknacks and ornaments and baby Jesus mangers and all that stuff, right? So, you know, I think your point is if you already have a collection of things on the fireplace mantle, who doesn't?
We got things.
It may be time to take that stuff and put it away for a moment.
Stage it to the side.
Stage it to the side in a box, you know, get it out because you're going to put all this other stuff. You don't want to mix and have just a cornucopia of craziness everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's amazing how because I've done that in the past where I've left all of my existing decor and then on top of it I bring out the garland and the little figurines and the, you know.
It's when baby Jesus meets Buddha.
It's kind of funny and eclectic, I guess.
They're all there, every single one of them. Ho, ho, ho.
By the way, we've received multiple little manger sets, you know, and so now we have, I think, like 4 baby Jesuses.
I know, I love that. That used to be my favorite thing. I'd take the little baby Jesus and play with him, like you know, walk around the house with the race car and have him propped up in a Hot Wheels and like wheel him around.
Well, he's hip is what it is.
Yeah.
So first things first is before you put up your holiday decor on the shelves, you know, on the fireplace mantle and the tree, etc., just kind of get all the vases and the picture frames and the non-holiday specific decor and put them like, you know, somewhere. If you have a spare room, or if you have a box, you can put it in the garage.
Yeah, or you know, replace the Christmas tree lights that you're going to put up with the stuff.
Put it in that box.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, swap it out.
Because then you'll know exactly where it is at the end.
Good idea.
Yeah.
It's also a good idea. Did you do this for Thanksgiving? If you didn't, it's still time. You still have time to kind of streamline your pantry.
Boy, that's
everything
true.
happens.
Yeah, because I've got now, 3-4 weeks ago, I had no Wondra flour to make gravy. Now I've got like 30 of them, right? So, you know, the holiday stuff starts to show up. Cookie decorating things, sprinkles, all those little things that my daughter now is dumping out all over the counter and making potions. I know it's the Christmas season when I see all that stuff. The cookie decor show up on the floor of my kitchen.
So this is a good idea to go through your pantry and your refrigerator and kind of see what you have and what you need. And by the way, after Thanksgiving, what my husband and I did, it was kind of a helpful thing. We made our next year's Thanksgiving shopping list.
Boy, that's a good idea.
Because while it's still fresh in your mind, you go, wait, we had too many onions. Have you noticed that you never have enough onions for Thanksgiving?
I either have 30 or none.
But you go through onions. I mean, it's in everything. It's in everything. The stuffing.
Onions are
it's everywhere.
The root of all
things.
You
just put it in the carcass. You know, you put it under your armpits.
By the way, I made a great turkey soup.
Good, me too.
Oh, so good.
I know, it's one of the best things to do.
I know.
So while you're doing that, so you're number one, you're going to put your family decor away.
Yep.
You're going to clear out the pantry. This is a good idea too before making your wish list of what you want to buy others for Christmas or have others buy for you, to get the whole family in a house cleaning and just kind of get a donation box together.
That's a great idea.
Because you're going to be receiving all these things.
You know, my kids' school does this thing called Saint Michaelmas, and it's taking sweaters that no longer fit and donating them to charity.
Nice.
It's the holy patron saint of keeping you warm when it's cold outside.
Very sweet.
So it's a kind of a nice thing.
Yeah.
So, you get rid of the sweaters that don't fit anymore. Or the unfortunate Christmas sweaters that are no longer going to work in terms of, fashion.
Well, unless you're going to go to, a lot of people do this.
Bad Christmas
the
sweater
bad Christmas
party.
sweater party
which
is
a fun
classic.
time. Yeah.
Like the Andy Williams look or something.
That's it.
Also, before you start buying gifts, designate an out-of-the-way spot to stash the gifts, a hidden storage area, because we know you've got snoops, and you and I were snoops. We would always try to.
It's genetic, I'm afraid.
I know.
It's genetic.
So try to figure out where your supreme hiding place is.
That usually is my trunk.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
This is also a good time to optimize your shopping route. It's not just about what you're going to be buying and what you need for entertaining and decorating, but like where you go and the order of where you can go. So let's say that on your way from work to home or from home to wherever, you know that there's certain stores that you pass. Kind of prioritize your needs into almost like a map quest, if you will.
Well, you're creating like a Navy SEAL plan of efficiency is what you're doing. I think it's a really good idea because you don't have time to have wasted effort and wasted movement. If you've got to drive across town for one thing and then come back for another, you've lost a precious hour and a half of time with all the crazy Christmas traffic. So I think you're right. It's a great idea to plan out your routes. When are you shopping? How are you going to avoid the crazy crowds? What can you do? What are those times? I find that there really are times at work, like from 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon, nobody's in the store. But from 3:30 on, forget about it.
Black Friday, I had to go to one of the toy stores.
Yeah.
Got in, got out in 5 minutes.
Black Friday, I had to go to Amazon and not leave my house. That's how I...
And by the way, one more thing to do is before you start wrapping gifts, create a wrapping station. Maybe you have a fold-up table.
Yeah.
You can put like maybe in that spare guest room, but stage everything because all that's going to be great, for getting ready. And when we come back, we have some more terrific ideas to kind of count down to Christmas. In fact, we have your Christmas checklist. Eric Stormer, Cindy
idea.
Dole, you're listening to Home Wizards.